With me being new to YouTube, I wanted to give a little introduction to myself and the goals of this channel. So this is the Art of Discomfort, and I am Michael Shumway. Albert Camus famously opened The Myth of Sisyphus with the following line: "There's but one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide." Camus sees the world as absurd. In a later video, I'm planning to go more into this, but for now it suffices to say that both Camus and Hamlet were birds of a feather because they saw the world in the dichotomy of to be or not to be. I strongly reject this dichotomy. I posit that the true question that reality asks us is to become or not to become. This question, I believe, is at the heart of religion, philosophy, psychology, art, meditation, and every other self-reflective process that we have. I would go on to say that the heroes we have, the tales we've written, and the myths we tell each other are all in some way trying to answer the question of to become or not to become in some way. What to become, how to become. So what we don't know creates discomfort, and that pushes us to become. So the art of discomfort is aimed at tackling uncomfortable subjects, like whether or not we can escape metaphysics, the hard problem of the consciousness, the woes of progress and conservation, the place of the individual and society, joining and disjoining of religion and science, the strengths and failures of a symbolic view of the world versus an enlightened view of the world, the different goals of philosophy and psychology, and many other things. And above all, how the misunderstanding of these difficult subjects and concepts have led us to where we are today, with individuals, families, and societies failing. I aim to help challenge anyone who's willing to listen to better themselves, better their families, and better society, and in that order. All of this is discomforting, and that's good. Discomfort is the best road marker to meaning. I strongly believe that it is the heat and the hammer that builds the blade, and it is the strop and the stone that sharpen and shine. While I study and discuss these ideas, I plan on making mistakes. I plan on looking like an idiot at time. I plan on challenging myself and being challenged by others. I plan on trying and attempting things I've tried and attempted in the past and failed at, and inevitably failing at those things again and occasionally succeeding. But I do all of this knowing that progress and discomfort are not strange bedfellows, but they're two faces to the same coin. And failure only really happens when you stop flipping that coin. I am not an expert in these things. I'm a philosophy and psychology nerd. I'm deeply steeped in religious learning, and I like to think of myself as a principled man. I've had pain and discomfort aplenty in my life, and I've learned a lot of things from it. And it is those things that I'm hoping to share and sharpen. I don't have all of the answers, and I'm not wanting to convert anyone to my way of thinking. I'm hoping to share a perspective that maybe you haven't seen before. I'm not a self-help preacher, I'm not a discipline guru, but I do aim at challenging myself and others to become better through discipline and through this thing that I like to call the art of discomfort. I want to be clear, I'm not a historian of philosophy or a professor of psychology or any of these things. I'm a fan. And a lot of the things that I'll be discussing is going to be coming from my interpretation of direct source material and not from commentary on that source material. And it's typically that commentary that is used in teaching, so my view may be unique. And I'm actually hoping to hear your guys' take on it and critiques and hear your own views on some of these source materials. So with all of this being said, I'm excited to hear what you have to say in the comments. I'm excited to learn from everyone watching this, but Please, ladies and gentlemen, my only request is that we remain ladies and gentlemen and not become trolls. I hope you return, but for today, adieu.